Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Brandon Levilius alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy, live here on the WHS Network on YouTube.com. Here was Raider basketball coming your way here from Southwood High School with your Wapahani Raiders as they take on the Southwood Knights. The basketball season for the boys team is finally upon us as the 2019-2020 campaign gets underway tonight here from Southwood, in which we got just about everybody back. You look at this year's team, you have the likes of Trey Spence and Evan Roush, Drew Luce, Braxton Davis, all returning to the starting lineup this season. Yes, it does have a little bit of a newer makeup somewhat, but it's still a lot of the returning players that are going to be key factors, not only in this game, but throughout the regular season. So really looking to get things going here tonight as we'll start off here with our Raiders Live pregame presented by the Liberty Perry Alumni Association. Again, as I mentioned, 4 of our starters returning to this year's team from last year, which is big time, because obviously the team chemistry's there. You know what to expect from these guys. And, so now it's just all the other guys that are now coming up and that maybe have been on the team are going to probably experience some other different roles this year that was on there last year that might have been sitting the bench more. They're going to get an extended role this year, seeing a lot more playing time, and that all comes with hard work and an overall skill level jumping up a notch. And it's great to see, hopefully, what these guys are going to be able to provide as the season goes along. I know we've been looking forward to this year for a good while. It was busy, throughout the volleyball season. You had the girls' basketball season now start up about a week or so ago, a little over a week ago. And now with the basketball season getting ready to be in full swing, it's a great time of the year. And we have all of it right here on the WHS Network for all you fine folks out there. Just kind of the storyline behind these two teams from last year. Southwood, a little bit of a different look to this team. I know they're without their biggest player from last year. He graduated. I believe his name was Dallas Holmes, maybe. Great shooter, over 20 points a game. He graduated last year. So from Southwood's standpoint, there's still a lot of talent returning from last year's team with, again, some other guys filling in some new roles. So this should be a very intriguing ball game. With these two teams last year, Wapahani finished 17-7, Southwood 12-11. So, both of them above 500. The Raiders finished up in the sectional championship game in which they lost to Frankton by 3. So now you come back out here. It's a brand new season, a great opportunity to get after it here and make all those goals that you set out in the off season, make those come true as the season goes along. So again, just make sure stay tuned in here. We have plenty of action coming your way here this evening. Should be a great one here between your Wapahani Raiders and the Southwood Knights. We have about a minute and a half to go. We'll step aside here for a quick break. And again, this has been our Raiders Live pregame report presented by the Liberty Perry Alumni Association. We got the national anthem coming up, and then tonight's starting lineups, and then ultimately the tip here from Southwood High School. We'll be back with more right after this break.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be.
righty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back live here on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com. We got the non-starters here for this evening's ball game. First for the Wapahani Raiders, number 4, Justin Ray, number 20, Walker Cook, number 34, Caleb Henderson, number 40, Jackson Spence, and number 42, Nolan Dudley. Now, if your starters at one guard, a 6-foot senior, number 3, Trey Spence. Starting at another guard, a 5'11" senior, number 10, Evan Roush. Starting at guard, a 6'1" senior, number 12, Drew Luce. At 1'4", a 6'4" senior, number 22, Braxton Davis. And the other forward, a 6'1" junior, number 42, Blake Castor. Again, your Raiders are coached by Matt Lewis, assisted by Chris Willis. Bennett Somerset, Jeff Andrews, Andy Zitgraff, and Grant Evans. Now we'll take a look here at the starters for the Southwood Knights. We got starting at guard, a 5'9" senior, number 3, Gabe Lloyd. At another guard, a 5'10" junior, number 14, Carson Rich. At 1'4", a 6'2" senior, number 20, Jackson Simons. At another forward, a 5'11" junior, number 32, Dawson Phillip. And at center, 6'4" senior, number 34, Braden Barney. Southwood Knights are coached by John Brooks, also assisted by Devin Dale, Dallas Dungan, Christian Perry, and Spencer Carrot. Apologize, everything was extremely loud right there with the PA announcer really getting after here this evening. Way to start out the year, no question about that. Again, we do appreciate Southwood giving us a great seat in the house here tonight. And hopefully all of you are able to enjoy tonight's ball game from the comfort of your homes or wherever you might be watching us from. We appreciate you all for joining us. And again, welcome to Raider basketball here on the WHS Network. So Davis will tip things off here for the Raiders, and Barney here for Southwood. And the Raiders will start off with the first possession of the night. Spence over to Roush. Loose back to Spence. He'll take the three, and it's going to be money from downtown. Way to get things started there by Trey Spence with the three from downtown, 3-0 Raiders. And up top here we have Phillip. Lloyd takes it in, shots up, and off the mark, no good. Barney comes away with it and gets the friendly bounce to go. Again, this is a lot of where Southwood likes to play their kind of game. Like to throw on the full court press, like to trap, and see what they can come out of it. Davis in a corner for three, off the mark there. Tipped out, and we're going to have an over-the-back foul. Looks like it's going to be on Castor. And indeed it will be. So Blake Castor will pick up his first, team's first. Taking it inside, shot's going to be up and good. Number 32, Dawson Phillip. Dribbles near the free throw line. We've got to get it up for it. Castor now to Spence. The top key finds Roush. Now Roush, a little bit of a trap situation. Kick back out. Spence takes it inside. Shot's going to be up and tickles the twine. So Spence off to a very nice start here. 2 for 2 there for the young man. And a 5-4 Raider lead. Swung on to Phillip, looks to drive in, shots up. No good there. Castor corrals the rebound. First one of the night there for Blake. And here come the Raiders back the other way. Loose will try to find Spence, but unable to get that, as that one was kicked out of bounds. So the Raiders retain possession here with 5:58 to play in the opening quarter. Roush down low, Castor. Look at the ball movement. Beautifully done right there from Roush to Castor. So first points of the night there for Blake. And the assist there goes to Evan Roush, and it's a 7-4 Raider lead. Phillip looking to drive inside. Roush there on the help side. Simons now at the free throw line for two. Nice defense there from Castor, but Simons able to get up just enough in the air to get the basket to go. Spence takes it right down the middle. Another shot up and another shot good. Trey Spence on fire. 3 for 3 now from the field. 7 points. And the Raiders back to a 3-point lead with 5 minutes to go. Shots up and good. Carson Rich for 2. Dangerous pass there and ends up in a Raider turnover. First one of the night now for Wapahani. And a foul here on the Raiders. We're going to have it on number 10, Evan Roush. So that'll be his first, team second. So Phillip to inbound here for the Knights. Inbounded there to Rich. Now on to Lloyd here on the left side. Lloyd finding Rich once more, and he'll set up the Knights offense. Down by 1 here with 4.5 to play here in the first quarter. Simons on the back cut, and Spence will take it right away from him. Down court, Loose for 2. Beautiful pass right there from Spence, finding his man down court. And Loose will find his first points of the season. And Lloyd with the underneath bucket. Lloyd. And we're going to have a 10-second call on Wapahani. Looked to me that the ball was out of his hand before he got to the count. Shouldn't have been a 10 count there, but still nevertheless is what it is. We'll have Caleb Henderson and Justin Ray now in the ball game this evening, seeing their first action of the night. That's going to be a takeaway by the Raiders. Second turnover now for Southwood. Down low, now Davis back out here to Ray. And they're going to work it back up top. Nice pass fake. Spence for 3, and it is money! Spence again with his second 3 of the night now. 4 for 4 from the field. And what a hot start here by Trey Spence. So a 4-point lead here for your Raiders as we near the 3-minute mark in the first. Lloyd with a deep 3, and nothing but air underneath that one. So we'll have Evan Roush back in here, and we'll have a timeout taken by Southwood. So we got 3:01 to play here in the first quarter from Southwood High School. We'll step aside here for a quick commercial break, and we'll be back here with more Raider basketball live on the WHS Network. All righty, folks, welcome back out of the timeout again. This with our Stoops Automotive Group Buick and GMC game break. 14-10 lead here in the first quarter for Wapahani as they will come out with a basketball out of the timeout. Roush back over to Luce, gets it across half court, but angles his way right through the defense, and a foul underneath on the shot. Pushed him in the back, so Luce went out ahead to the charity stripe here for a pair. As the foul is going to be on number 34, Brayton Barney. That's going to be his first, team's first. So again, Luce at the line, shooting 2. First free throws of the game here for the Raiders. And the first one's going to be up, and it's going to be good. The second of 2 from Drew will be up, and it'll be good as well. Nicely done there by Luce. 2 for 2 from the line right there. Now 4 points on the night here for Luce, and a 6-point lead here for the Raiders. As we near that 2.5 mark left to play in the opening quarter. Simons down low to the big man Barney. Shot's going to be up and rolls off the rim, no good. Phillip comes down with a rebound. The Raiders still with only 1 rebound so far in the ball game. As Simons is able to capitalize on the second chance opportunity. Somebody's got to get the ball into the middle there. Now finally, Roush will find Spence. Roush in the corner, nice shot fake. Shot's going to be up, no good. Phillip with the rebound. We're going to have a foul. And this looks to be on Henderson. Indeed it will be. So Henderson will pick up his first, team's third. Carson Rich will bring the ball up floor here for the Southwood Knights, down by 4. Up top now, Phillip takes it in, dishes it back out. Simons with a shot fake. And we're going to have another foul, and this one again is going to be on Henderson. So already 2 quick fouls here by Caleb. Second, team's fourth. We'll see Spence back in for Luce. Also number 24, Connor Rich, now in here for Southwood. So his first action down low. Phillip gets it rejected by Davis. And now we're going to have another foul, and this looks like it's going to be on Henderson again. And no, it's going to be on number 22, Braxton Davis. So Henderson really got bailed out on that one. So the foul there on Davis will be his first, team's 5th. It's one thing we're going to have to make sure and monitor there if you're Wapahani. Make sure we're doing a better job of defending and not fouling as much. Also rebounding has been an issue so far. 16-13 your score. And the second one up and good as well. So a little 4-0 run put together here by Southwood. Down court to Ray. Now to Rouse, pulls the trigger, off the mark there. And looks like we might have an over-the-back foul called, and indeed it will be. So this one's going to be on number 32, Dawson Phillip. That's going to be his first, team's second. Great job right there. Roush finding Davis with a quick slant to the basket. Worked out beautifully there, and Davis caught his defender sleeping. Phillip now for 3. So Phillip now with 7 points. And it's back to a 1-point lead. Spence down low to another wide open Braxton Davis. Great court vision there by the Raiders senior Trey Spence. And a beautiful finish here from Braxton Davis. We've got to find a way to start getting some rebounds, for heaven's sakes. And originally thought that was out of bounds off of Southwood, but the Raiders unfortunately not getting a beneficial call on the play. Right now, like I said, we've got to do a better job of rebounding here. We have still only managed to collect 1 rebound on the night. We've got to start blocking out better. You don't get any blockouts, you're not going to get any rebounds. Simple as that. So Luce will get the rebound there. His first one of the night. Spence attacking the dish, and the basket will be in and out. Ray with the rebound. And for heaven's sakes, I forgot to start the clock. So I pushed the button, but unfortunately, I did not start when it was supposed to, so I apologize for that, folks. There's 19 seconds left. Inbounded to Ray. Back up top to Luce. Now looking to go to work right here. Spence finds Ray. Back outside. Davis here in the corner. Dribbles. Finds Ray once again. We've got to get it up here. A deep three, and in and out, no good for Luce. And the Raiders with a 3-point lead after one quarter from Southwood High School. Step aside for a quick break, and we'll be back here with the second quarter of action live on the WHS Network. All right, welcome back here, folks. Again, I'm Brandon Morbilius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy as we're about to begin this second quarter play again here from Southwood High School. Appreciate you all for joining us here for this Tuesday night of Raider basketball, the season opener for the 2019-2020 campaign. Then we do want to say happy Thanksgiving ahead of time. We will not be back on the air until Saturday. So to all of you out there watching us, happy Thanksgiving. We hope you have a great day on Thursday and a great day of fellowship and giving thanks with your family and all the great food that comes along with it. So we'll open up this second quarter, again with the Raiders up here by 3. Rich will attack the basket and foul called. So now Rich will head to the line for 2 shots. Foul number 20, Walker Cook. So that will be his first, team 6th. So again, Wapahani has gotten themselves into the situation again by not defending quite as well, fouling a lot. Now, I mean, whether each foul is justified or not, I mean, that's not for me to decide. That's on the referee's call. But Rich will come up with 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. 3 points now there for Rich on the night. Roush now over to Luce. He'll get it across half court. Dangerous pass there. Spence back to Luce. Crosses inside. Shot's going to be up. No good. Davis with the rebound and the putback. The big man utilizing the size and some height right there. Now 6 points for Braxton. Rich dumps it out to Simons. Simons looking to take it inside, bobbles the ball. But then another wide open layup on the back cut by Logan Barley. So again, defensively, you've got to be aware of all your surroundings here. Spence over to Roush in the corner. And that's going to be deflected out of bounds off of Southwood. The Raiders retain possession here with 6:56 to play here in the second quarter. As we'll see, number 3, Gabe Lloyd, back in here for Southwood. Inbounded to Spence and gets the friendly roll to go. Well executed pass and a great finish there from Roush to Spence. 12 points now for Trey as Luce corrals his second rebound now of the night. And we'll push the ball up 4 here for the Raiders. Stopped quickly there by Lloyd. Down court, Cook. Now to Spence. He'll take the three and off the mark there. Luce unable to get the putback to go. So Davis there with a few rebounds. Now his third of the night, and look at the haircut and the finish. Drew Luce finding Davis down low. Cut right towards the basket there along the baseline. Get the bucket to go. And now Davis will head to the line for one more. So the foul's going to be on number 14, Carson Rich, his first, team's third. And again, Davis at the line here for one more to complete the three-point play. We'll have Castor and Ray back in the ball game for Wapahani. And the free throw by Davis will be up, off the back iron, no good. So far the Raiders 2 of 3 from the line. Lloyd guarded by Luce. Will shimmy and shake. Phillip gets called with a travel here, I would imagine. Indeed he will. 3 turnovers now for the Knights. 2 here for Wapahani so far. And 5:56 to go here in the first half. Inbounded to Davis. He'll push it across half court. Spence on over to Ray here on the left wing. Up top, Trey will find Ray at the free throw line outside. Loose for 3, off the mark there. And he's going to have to get back defensively. And Barley just throws it up, no good there. Now Simons for 3, and that will be good. So that's just unfortunate luck right there. Great defense, especially to get back there by Drew Luce, but unfortunately wasn't in the cards for us there, as the Raiders will take their first charge timeout of the evening, and we'll go ahead and stick right here with you during the timeout. Again, this will be our Stoops Automotive Group Buick and GMC game break. Well, 5:17 to play here in the first half. Again, the Raiders lead it by 3. I'd like to thank Stoops Automotive Group Buick and GMC dealership, owned by Randy Stoops, and they're located at 4055 West Clara Lane in Muncie, Indiana. Stoops has a wide variety of brand new and pre-owned vehicles of quality brand names. So if you have an interest in a vehicle, like some more information about one, contact Stoops at 765-288-1903, and also visit their online website at stoopsauto.com. Their hours are Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., and they're also open Saturday from 8 to 4. So again, special thanks to Stoops Automotive Group Buick and GMC dealership. Stoops is driven to be the best. Also big thanks to FC Tucker Muncie Realtors, Ted Cook and Joanne Davis. Let Ted and Joanne be the key to all of your real estate needs. Buying, selling, or investment properties, we get the job done. Call Ted Cook at 765-744-8143 and Joanne Davis at 765-748-1316. Again, that is FC Tucker, Muncie Realtors, Ted Cook, and Joanne Davis. So back out of the timeout. Again, the Raiders on top here by 3, as we will begin the quest again here to put some more points up on the board. Ray from downtown, no good there. Good shot there by Ray. Down court here to Barley. Now Phillip looking to drive baseline, and that's going to be a turnover. So picked off by Luce. Motoring down for quick, and a foul called. Put another second back up on the clock here. The foul will be on number 3, Gabe Lloyd. That will be his first, team's fourth. Okay, so Evan Roush back in the ball game. They said that was not a foul on the shot, so he was not in the act of shooting. Spence with a nice shot fake. Shots up, no good there. Ray with the rebound, his second of the night. Roush for 3, and a foul underneath. And this is going to go against the Raiders' number 32, Blake Castor, so he'll pick up his second, team's 7th. And now we're going to head back the other way for the 1-and-1.
Team 7.
So again, really on offense, I mean, we're getting good looks. You know, we're moving the ball well. Settling for good shots. Unfortunately, some of those have not been able to go in. But you still like the overall aggressiveness and great shot selection here put on by Wapahani. Simons on the first free throw will be up and good. We'll see Drew Luce back in here for Justin Ray. Second free throw attempt here by Simons will be up. And off the front iron, no good. So Davis will come away with it. 4th rebound now tonight here for Braxton Davis. Castor thought about it, takes it inside, and a beautiful, aggressive take to the dish right there by Blake Castor. Now 4 points on the night there for the young man. Rich pulls it back out, finds Lloyd. Phillip will find Barley. Shot's going to be up, no good there. Battle for the basketball. Phillip comes away with it, now out to Simons. Takes it in, shots up, and gets the runner to go. See, it's these second chance opportunities that's what's really doing us in. We've got to do a better job. And a turnover ends up converted by Southwood. So the foul on Dawson Phillip, his second, team's 5th. But again, our rebounding is really what's been kind of the Achilles heel so far, which is ironic enough. Luce no good on the 3. Rich takes it in and fouled. So the foul is going to be on number 12, Drew Luce, his first. Team's 8th. And we'll see Rich at the line for 2 shots. And potential to take the lead right here. And it's going to be up. And no good on the first one. So the second free throw by Rich will be up and good. Luce finds a wide open Braxton Davis down court. So the Raiders retake the lead. Now 10 points for the big fellow Braxton Davis. Lloyd back to Phillip. Now back to Lloyd again. 3-pointer up. Off the mark there. Rebounded by Drew Luce. 4th rebound now for him. Spence. Aggressive take to the basket. Will get it to go, and he'll be at the line for one more. So the foul on number 34, Braden Barney, his second. Team's 6th. So we'll see number 22, Logan Barley, number 24, Connor Rich, back in for the Southwood Knights. 2:57 to play here in the first half, and the free throw will be up and off the mark. So the Raiders now 2 of 4 from the line. Simons at the free throw line, back here to Rich. Dumps it down low. Connor Rich now to Barley. Phillip will lose the handle on it. And no over and back violation. Yes, apparently. Into the corner, Phillip for three. No good there. Got the friendly bounce right into the Knights' hands. Into the middle, Simons for two. So again, the Knights is kind of picking away there to defense. Obviously the name of the game is to try to get the ball to the middle. We'll have a foul underneath called on Southwood's number 14, Carson Rich. That'll be his second, team seventh. Again, both teams now in the bonus. So there's no shooting foul, but since it was the seventh team foul, it will be a 1-and-1. And a first one's up and good there for Evan. So first point of the night now for Roush. Tell you what, man, you love to see him get things going for himself. Second up, no good. Davis with the rebound, and he'll get it stripped away. And Rich with the open two. And a takeaway loose, unaware of the defender behind him, and then turned it right back over to us. Roush with a shot, no good there, didn't put enough on it. And loose said, get that on out of here. So we'll see Justin Ray back in here for Walker Cook with 1:09 to play here in the first half. Again, both teams in the bonus. Inbounded all the way out here to Simons. Guarded by Davis. Now Rich. They're going to do something with it. Now Simons again swung on over to Dawson Phillip. They're going to take it inside. Now out to Barley, driving baseline. If anything, looks to have potentially been a travel over there, but no call except for a foul. It's going to be on Raider number 10, Evan Roush's second, team's ninth. So the 1-and-1 now for number 22, Logan Barley. So the free throw will be up, no good there. Rebounded by Braxton Davis. 6 rebounds now for the big man on the night. To the middle there to Spence. And we're going to slow the pace down a little bit now. An offensive foul called on Justin Ray. He was just trying to march his way through the defense there, and Fender got in his way, and the rest is history from there. So again, that is Ray's first, team's 10th. Now, obviously with that being an offensive foul, that will not end up in free throws for Southwood. Rich here to Connor Rich. Now Simons with a shot fake down low, and the layup no good. And somehow gets the ball back again and gets the awkward shot to go. So we're going to have a foul called here on number 14, Carson Rich. That will now be his third. team's 8th. So we'll have Trey Spence here at the line again for the 1-1.
Carson Rich, his 3rd, team 8.
So we've got to be able to start converting here at the free throw line. Right now we're only 3 of 6. That will not get it done. And got the first one to go there by Trey. So Spence right now with 15 on the night. Second free throw attempt here by Trey will be up. And it will be good. Nicely done.
Checking in for the Raiders, 32, Blake Castor.
So Blake Castor back in. Subbing in for Ray. You got 12 seconds to play, tied at 35. Rich now over here to Phillip. Back now to Connor Rich. He'll take the shot. Off the mark there, Davis with the rebound, and it's going to be an over-the-back foul. So should be 1 second back up on the clock. So the foul, not sure exactly who the foul is on. They have yet to make that determination. At least hasn't been put on the board. So anyway, Davis at the line here for the 1-1. And the free throw will be up and got the friendly roll to go. The foul is on number 24, Connor Rich, his first. Second free throw by Davis will be up and good as well. Nicely done. And that's going to be the end of the first half. So the Raiders had a little bit of a rough go of things there for a little while. Just from a really a rebounding standpoint, I think we've done a overall pretty decent job here on the offensive end. But rebounding, I think, needs to do a little bit better job of blocking out because they're getting some second chance opportunities. But we'll talk all about that in our halftime report coming up, so don't go anywhere, folks. 37-35. Wapahani leads at the half. We'll step aside. We'll be back with more right after this break.
Need legal advice or representation, you can trust B. Joseph Davis, attorney at law in Muncie. Our focus is personal injury. We handle cases involving serious injuries, wrongful deaths, all vehicle crashes, nursing home cases, medical product and drug recalls, and slips, trips, and falls. No fee until we win. We offer evening, weekend, home, and hospital appointments for your convenience. Contingency fee arrangements are available. For a free consultation, call B. Joseph Davis, attorney at law, today.
Alrighty, folks, welcome back here on the WHS Network on YouTube.com as your Wapahani Raiders lead the Southwood Knights by a score of 37-35 here at the half. A lot of very good things I've seen here from Wapahani so far. Also, a couple other little things that definitely need to work on. It's first game of the season, but still, you want to come out here and do every facet of the game correctly as much as you can. Offensively, I think we've moved the ball real well. I thought we've done a real nice job of breaking their full court press that they put on. Obviously, they're trying to trap you. And for the most part, I think we've done a really solid job. We end up having 3 first-half turnovers. We've done a real good job of taking good care of the basketball. We're moving the ball fluently on offense. But we haven't, we've missed some shots too. We've had some great looks. I mean, that's what I've kept, talking about the great job on offense really for us and settling for good shots. Just some of them haven't been able to fall. But then, we've had our fair share that have fallen as well. We've so far had a very good inside-outside game. We've only knocked down 2 threes, both of them from Trey Spence. But, we've done a real nice job of just taking good care of the basketball and settling for good shots. Now, defensively, we're definitely working hard, but the bad part is I think that, with the zone that we have put on, I think we're definitely leaving some open places, some open gaps in there to where the Southwood offense is able to execute on those opportunities, get the ball into the middle or down low, whatever the case might be, and are able to execute on those opportunities, knock down some shots. And then also, which is what I've been talking about mostly throughout the ball game, is our rebounding. We have allowed way too many second chance points, and that's really what's hurt us and what's really kept Southwood in the ball game. And it's not any disrespect towards Southwood whatsoever. They've done their part, give them a lot of credit, but I think a large part of where they're at right now is a good reason why they're at where they are is because Wapahani is allowing them to be right there because of not rebounding the ball quite as well as what we should be. Like I said, it's not that we've done a completely terrible job, but I think we could definitely do a lot better getting a block out. It doesn't matter who it is. Everybody's got to do their job correctly. You have everybody blocking out except for one guy. It's sometimes that one bad apple that can spoil the rest of the bunch, and if one person doesn't block out, that person then gets the rebound, and then they're off and going again with second chance opportunities. So, hopefully we kind of tighten things up a little bit with that in the second half, do a better job of blocking out, getting rebounds, giving ourselves opportunities to get the ball down court on, from the defensive side. And then offensively, I think we actually have done a good job of our own second chance points and getting some rebounds and some putbacks. So it's kind of been a tale of two things there with the rebounding department. But overall, you love the work ethic here by the Raiders so far. At least I think they've done a solid job, of working hard, getting after a lot of energy, very up tempo, and very not only energetic but confident. You can tell if they have confidence when they go down the floor. Just hopefully some continued great things will keep happening for us, and like I said, hopefully we continue to be aggressive. I think that's one thing that I really like about our offense right now. We've been aggressive, and hopefully we can continue that trend and just pick it up on the defensive end, and we'll see from there. But the Southwood team obviously not going away. We've had a couple of times throughout the ball game here where we've had 6-7 point lead or pretty close there to it, and Southwood comes right back. And so you got to give a lot of credit there to the Knights. They're hanging around. They're doing a real nice job of taking the lead a couple times there in the second quarter and not going away. So they're doing a solid job there. Wapahani's has got to keep them off and start exploding on offense and on the defensive end. And I think really the free throws really started to come along really good towards the end of that second quarter. At one point there we was 3 for 6. I believe we ended up finishing up 7 for 12 there in the first half. We did, so 7 for 10. So 70% from the line in the first half. That's not too bad. That's overall pretty good. Hopefully we can do better in that second half. Continue to get to the free throw line, give us some extra free points potentially there, and go from there. But we take a look here at the scoring breakdown real quick. Here we have Trey Spence leading the way with team high 16 points, no rebounds. Also Braxton Davis, the big man down low, really getting it going early and often here. 12 points, 6 rebounds there for Braxton. We have Drew Luce, 4 points, 4 rebounds. Blake Castor, 4 points, 1 rebound. Evan Roush, 1 point, no rebounds. And then Justin Ray with a couple of rebounds. So still some work to do, but definitely trending in the right direction. Hopefully we can keep up the energy and the confidence here in the second half. Then, like I said, tweak a couple other things, and we'll be really trending in the right direction then. But we'll see what happens here at the start of the second half. We have about a minute or so left to go, and we'll be back then. So we'll step aside, and we'll be back right after this break.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
All right, folks, welcome back again live here on the WHS Network on YouTube.com. I'm Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Again, I hope all of you have enjoyed the broadcast here so far throughout the evening. As we get prepared for this third quarter play, again, Wapahani comes out of the half with a 37-35 lead. Love to see some of these guys really get things going here, and that's a great way to start right there with the find from Roush to Blake Castor. Now 6 points for Castor on the night. But you'd love to see Drew get going, Evan get going, and then the continued success so far here by Trey and Braxton. And then all these other guys continuing to do work, like the likes of Castor and Justin Ray as well. Simons with the 2-point bucket there. You really haven't seen a whole lot of Caleb Henderson, unfortunately. Gotten some foul trouble there in the first half. Obviously, we'll probably start seeing a lot more of him here in the third, but I hate to see the big man go out with, having some early foul trouble here. Loose with a basket there, puts the Raiders back up here by 4. 6 points now for Drew on the night, and the Raiders with a 41-37 lead. Carson Rich now finds Phillip. Now Simons here near the elbow. Back outside. Rich will take the shot. It's going to be up. No good there. And we're going to foul here on number 3, Trey Spence. So it's going to be his first, team's first of the half. Definitely been quite a few fouls here in this one. Rich this time, and he'll knock that. So, you get little things like that. We had a nice defensive possession right there. You got to stop, but then the foul prevented that from happening, and then, they get the ball right back, and then they get a score. So it's these little things, these little situational factors that come into play. Davis no good for 2. There on the rebound, Braden Barney. And back come The Knights the other way. Lloyd now up top to Rich. Nice defense there from Luce. Phillip trying to get the reverse layup to go, and he does. I don't know how in the world he got that, because that was well defended there by Luce. Spence from the free throw line, no good, gets his own rebound. Man, that was a definite foul. No call, though. And then a foul this time. We got to have an even playing field here, folks. And again, I'm not trying to say anything about officiating, because that's one of the toughest things in the game, no matter what sport we're talking about. But little things that happen that you might see, you just want to, like I said, an even playing field here. So the foul is on Drew Luce, his second, team second, as the Knights retake the lead now, 42-41. Second free throw attempt will be up and off the mark, no good, and you get the rebound back. Second chance points again. Gotta stop that. Gotta stop that. That is very discouraging for any team. These 3 and 4 opportunities just are not going to get it. So big time block right there, pretty obvious. Took him a second to make a call, but got the call right. So the foul there on Rich will be his 4th, team's first of the half. And right there, if you're Rich, you got to know, playing with 3 fouls, you got to play smart. You only get 5 fouls in the ball game here. You got to be smart, kind of pick your battles, so to speak. Spence unable to get the lob to go. Castor comes down with a rebound and a putback. Strong move there by Blake Castor. Second rebound now of the night. Overall 8 points for Castor. Spence with a rebound. Luce will slow things up here, set this Raider offense. Spence down low, Castor again, and fouled on the play before the shot. So good ball movement right there. Very quick, swift passes, very clean, straight to the point of execution right there. So the foul on number 32, Phillip, his 3rd, team 2nd. Luce will get a shot block, get it right back, no good. As Phillip will come away with a rebound. Simons now to Phillip, takes it to the free throw line, now back out to Lloyd. Nice little shot fake there and gets the old dipsy doodle to go. And Roush gets it deflected away from him. Ball saved, now outside. Spence with a shot fake. And that's going to be off the foot of Castor.
Checking in for the Raiders, number 4, Justin Ray.
So Justin Ray now in the ball game, and we'll have a timeout now taken by Wapahani. The second charge timeout here of the evening, and we'll go ahead and stick right here with you during the timeout to thank some more of our sponsors here this evening. I'd like to thank B. Joseph Davis, attorney at law, located at 400 East Jackson Street in Muncie, Indiana. At the law offices of B. Joseph Davis, which is a highly recommended and respected professional corporation. They strive to aggressively represent all of their clients' interests in all phases of any legal matter. Their team has extensive experience in personal injury, criminal defense, which also includes drunk driving, criminal record, bankruptcy expungements, and hardship licenses. For more information, visit his website at www.bjosephdavis.com. We greatly appreciate him for the sponsorship of us here on the WHS Network. Again, a 46-43 lead here for Southwood, with 3:55 to play here in the third quarter. Again, haven't quite been on the offensive end. but, some calls have maybe slipped away, but that's not really been the biggest thing for us. Again, it's a second chance points. Good job right there getting the rebound there by Luce. 5 of them now on the night here for Drew. And that was not an over and back violation. He still had 1 foot on this side of the court, 1 on the other side. He can do that. That was, that was very unfortunate there for Wapahani. Very unfortunate. That was completely legal. Now, if he had both feet established on the other side of the court and then came back over, then yes, that would be over and back clearly. But that was not the situation. So very unfortunate there for the Raiders. But, again, you got to move on. You got to get your defensive stop right here. It all starts here at the defensive end. So the foul here on number 12, Drew Luce, now his third, team's third. Inbounded, and we're going to have an illegal screen. So the foul's going to be on number 34, Barney. It's going to be his third, team's third. Spence gets past deflect and now Luce. Finds Ray down low, no good on the shot. It's going to be out of bounds off of Southwood. So Rouse to inbound. Outside to Ray, 3-pointer up. No good on the shot. And a loose ball there, and Southwood will come away with the rebound. Shots up, no good there. Ray with the rebound. Here come the Raiders. Got to get it going here. Got to find some way to get the offense going in the right direction. Find some kind of fluidity here. Spence for 3, off the mark there. And a wide open 3 for Lloyd. Luckily he missed that one. Not sure what everyone was doing there, just kind of stood around and watched. Very unlike the Raiders on the defensive end, just to let everybody kind of go without being guarded there. Ray here on the left wing. Spins to Luce at the elbow, no good on the shot. Simons to the corner, shots up for Barley, no good, and it's going to head out of bounds, and the Raiders take possession of the basketball here. Number 24, Connor Rich now in here for Southwood, and Braxton Davis back in for Wapahani. Spence takes it in, drops it down low. Davis, and that's how you execute on offense. Break down that defense, get that ball to the middle, and then the defense acts like a suction cup, collapses inside. Phillip just drives right by Davis and able to get the layup to go. Henderson back to the Spence. And to the corner, Davis will take the 3, and it's good from downtown. I'll tell you what, that was a big shot there for the Raiders. Very big shot. Another wide open shot, no good there. Davis with a rebound. Ray now over to Spence. This is a back outside. Ray will turn it over. And that's going to be stripped away there by Spence, but Southwood will stay with possession of the basketball. Got 27 seconds to play here in the third. Tied at 48. Inbounded out to Barney. Now three-pointer up, no good. Spence with the rebound. Big rebound there for Trey. Now his third of the night. See if the Raiders end up holding for the last shot of the quarter here. Down low, Davis for two. Great find there by Spence. And that's going to be the end of the quarter. So a great job of finishing the quarter there by Wapahani. Again, just trying to find their way through the game with their offense here with some defensive breakdowns, and managed to climb back in front here by 2 after 3. We'll step aside, and we'll be back here with the start of the fourth quarter live on the WHS Network. All righty, folks, welcome back here as we begin the start of the fourth quarter. The Knights with the basketball to open things up here in the fourth, and down by 2 are Southwood. Rich now on over here to Phillip, driving inside, shots up. No good there, but then gets his own rebound. No good there. Luce corrals his 6th rebound tonight. And here come the Raiders. Down low, Davis for 2, no good. Now Henderson with the rebound, no good on the shot, but there's Cook. Walker Cook. So Walker with his first points of the night gives the Raiders a 4-point lead. Up top to Lloyd. Dribbles back out, finds Rich at top the key. And somehow finagles his way inside and gets the layup to go. Loose on over here to Spence. Up top here to Drew, now on to Cook. Davis in the corner. Spence will find Loose. But angles his way inside, down low, and that's going to be deflected out of bounds. Now, actually, it's off of Wapahani. 8 turnovers down the night here for the Raiders. Rich inside the free throw line, back out. Phillip drives baseline and again gets a layup to go. I don't know how he gets inside there other than defensively. We've got to do a better job of closing that off. Davis in the corner for 3, no good there. Cook with the save. And a foul along the corner, over there by the corner. So the foul number 32, Dawson Phillip, will be his 3rd, team's 4th. Inbounded all the way out here to Spence near half court. Back over to Lucio on the right side. Now a dangerous pass that ends up in a turnover. So 2 straight possessions of turnovers for Wapahani. Gives them now 9 for the game. Rich for 2. No good there. Davis with the rebound. Rebound number 9 on the night here for Braxton. Loose inside and will not get the friendly bounce to go. Rich no good there. Davis with another rebound. And we're going to have a timeout taken by Wapahani. 5:09 to play now here in the fourth quarter. This will be their now third charge timeout of the evening. We'll step aside here for a quick break and we'll be back with more right out of the timeout.
7-2.
Alrighty, folks, welcome back live here on the WHS Network. Took a little bit longer to get back on the air here. A little dispute that they was trying to resolve on who the foul was over in the corner earlier. They're just going to leave it with the foul on number 32. They said it potentially was number 3, but nevertheless, it ended up fixing itself there. As we'll have a foul here on number 34. Braden Barney, now his 4th, team's 5th. Loose for 2 and gets it to go. That is great to see. Loose now with 8 points on the night. Really need these guys to get going here. Still had a pretty good offensive night here overall. Now just got to get after it defensively. Simons now for 2. No good. And again, Davis with another rebound. Gives him now 12 on the night. That was an unneeded pass right there. And Roush stripped the ball away there from Lloyd. It's a great job getting back in transition. Again, not to just let them have an easy layup. Job of hustling back and being a thorn in your opponent's side there. Rich right inside for a nice clean 2. Roush with a deep 3. Holy Moses! Dial that one up from downtown. Evan Roush strikes for his first 3 of the night. As we enjoy the pleasantries right there of watching the 3 drain from Roush, gives the Raiders now a 3-point lead. Loose there with his 7th rebound. Spence thought about pulling the trigger and going to be fouled underneath And you know what? That was just great basketball IQ right there. Spence, sure, he probably could have taken the three, but instead, the aggressive fortitude, taking the ball to the basket, forcing the hand of the defense. And that was foul number 5 there on Braden Barney. So he gone. That's going to be a team 6th. So we have a timeout taken here by Southwood, their second charge timeout of the evening. So they now have 3 left. Wapahani with 2 left. And again, we'll go ahead and stick right here with you during the timeout. Again, this will be our Stoops Automotive Group Buick and GMC game break with 3:26 to play here in regulation. We've seen a lot better action on the defensive end here by Wapahani, especially when it comes to rebounding. Still, we need to, maybe do a little bit better job of keeping them from getting inside so easily. I mean, they've had some really nice looks on the inside. We need to, probably cut that down a little bit. The perimeter, we've, for the most part, done a pretty good job defending the perimeter. It's just that inside game is where we've had a little bit of issue. We'll come out of the timeout here in just a moment. Again, with 3:26 remaining in regulation, the Raiders up here by 3. Again, we'll be back at it on Saturday when your Raider boys basketball team is at home for their first home game of the year against Tri-High. Again, that'll be a JV start of 6. Varsity to follow there in that one. So Evan Roush to inbound. Inbounded to Davis. Looked to have been fouled and still got the ball in for 2. As Davis is just going to work tonight. 21 points, already here with a double-double. He surpassed that just a while ago. But a 3-point basket there for number 22, Logan Barley. So again, Southwood just sticking around here. We have 3:07 to play. Could put a couple more seconds back up on the clock. The timeout was taken by Southwood. So now both teams with 2 timeouts each. The foul situation here as well. Wapahani with 3 fouls, Southwood with 6. So the next foul on the night will end up in at least a 1-and-1 opportunity here for Wapahani. 21 points here for Braxton on the night. Again, to go along with 13 rebounds. That is getting it done by the big man. So again, it'll be Raider basketball. 3:07 to play in the 4th. With the Raiders up here by 2 after the made 3-point basket by Logan Barley just a moment ago. Inbounded there to Henderson. Now Roush will take charge of the ball. And a 10-second call. So really, in all honesty, when Henderson got that ball near half court right there, why not just go ahead and get the ball across half court, then let your offense get back down on your side of the floor and go to work. No good on the shot. Davis with the rebound. There's Henderson now to Spence outside. Roush for 3, and it's money from downtown. Roush with another big-time 3 and puts the Raiders back up by 5. And a foul called before there was anything that happened there. Unfortunately, Spence got the foul called on him. Again, I'm not for one way or the other It's not my decision on who gets a foul call on him and whether there's a foul or not, but some of these are definitely interesting, I'll say that much. And now the meeting of the minds. We're potentially saying that it went off of Davis and then back out off of the Southwood player. And let's see what they come up with. And it's Raider ball. How about that one? I guess he couldn't outsmart the Raiders on that one. Right idea there if you're the Southwood player. I believe that was Dawson Phillip. Unfortunately, it just didn't work out for him. But obviously, if you're Wapahani, that's a great thing. You get a defensive stop without really having to do anything. So a foul called here on Gabe Lloyd, his second, team 7th, and the Raiders now in the bonus. Take a couple more seconds off the clock. 2:14 to play when I pressed the start button earlier. Unfortunately, again, it did not start when I had it to. So Henderson at the line for the 1-and-1. The free throw is going to be up off the front iron. No good. But look at Davis. Unable to get the putback to go. And then Henderson with the putback. Oh, heck yes.
Basket is good. Number 44, Dale Henderson. Fouls on number 3, Gabe Lloyd is 4.
So Henderson will now head to the line for one more. To try to convert on the three-point play. And the free throw will be up, and it will be good. Well, that was a heck of a turn of events right there, folks. But it worked out well for us. Rich outside to Lloyd. Now on here to Phillip for 3. No good there. Henderson with his 4th rebound. Loose pushing up quick. Henderson trying to find Davis, but deflected out of bounds. It'll be Raider basketball here with 1:47 to play. So now we'll have a timeout taken by Southwood. So they will now only have one timeout left. The Raiders still with 2 with 1:47 to play. And again, we'll go ahead and stick right here with you for our Stoops Automotive Group Buick and GMC game break. Again, some more sponsors we'd like to thank here this evening. Got to thank Kara J. Wolf DDS PC, located at 3915 Willie Avenue in Muncie, Indiana. Make your appointment now to receive great care and to leave with a pristine, beautiful smile. You can contact them at 765-288-1560. And their hours are 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday. So a special thanks to Kara J. Wolf, DDS PC. Also thanks to Liberty Prairie Alumni Association, President Richard Morris. The Liberty Prairie Alumni Association serves as the Wapahani Center and Selma High School alumni. Make sure to visit their online website at www.libertyprairiealumni.com to get information on any events and to purchase any Wapahani related items on their web store. Also, to purchase an engraved brick for the alumni brick walkway out in front of Wapahani High School, you can just simply fill out a form which is on the homepage of the alumni website. And for any other information or questions you might have, you can contact Richard Morris on Facebook. So greatly appreciate the Liberty Prairie Alumni Association, a proud sponsor of the WHS Network. So following the timeout, again, there'll be Raider basketball here with 1:47 to play. Inbounded to Luce, back to Roush. Luce again, now drives baseline, finds Davis, and the layup up and good. 23 now on the night, and the Raiders with a 10-point lead. Rich no good. Another rebound here for Davis. Roush, Davis again. And you want to talk about a breakdown of the defense. Rich now to Phillip. Three-pointer up and good for Rich. Henderson back to Luce. Spence now for two, no good. Davis with a rebound, gets it again, goes right back up with it. The big man is eating tonight. Holy Moses. 27 points and 18 rebounds. The Raiders really got it together here to close out the game, as we'll have a timeout taken by Wapahani. It was kind of a back and forth game throughout the whole entire, really three quarters and about 4 or 5 minutes. And then the Raiders kicked it into high gear. And I believe it was tied at, 52. And, that just really shows the grit and the discipline that this team has and being able to fight through adversity. And right now coming out on the winning side of it, you're up here by 11, 22 seconds left to play. But again, this shows really a lot about this team. They're able to fight through some of the things that they have throughout the ball game. That's great. And, I'll tell you what, this second half has been a lot better in many facets. They're starting to get the offense going. The rebounding has been unbelievably better. You can't say enough about the job of Braxton Davis tonight. Well, it's just not about him. It's everybody, but still. Loose good for two. Rich for three, no good there. Loose with the rebound. And that's going to end it. So the Raiders get the W on the season opener here at Southwood. A big road victory tonight here for your Wapahani Raiders. 73-60 is your final score. We'll step aside here for a quick break, and we'll be back with your post-game report live on the WHS Network. Alrighty, folks, welcome back live here on the WHS Network on YouTube.com here with our Raiders Live postgame report. Got to make it quick, folks. Big game here tonight, big win here for Wapahani on the road, about an hour and a half drive away from Wapahani High School. So big road victory here against a very, very talented Southwood team that did not go away, has a lot of very athletic players out there, very impressive group. And so the best of luck there to Southwood Knights the rest of the way. But a big victory here tonight here for Wapahani. We'll just give you the scoring breakdown here tonight. The Raiders were led this evening by the big man and the inside, Braxton Davis, 27 points, 18 rebounds. That is getting it done. The double-double for the big man. Trey Spence followed right behind him, 16 points, 3 rebounds. Followed by Drew Luce, 10 points, 8 rebounds. Also, Blake Castor, 8 points, 2 rebounds. Evan Rouse, 7 points, no rebounds. Let's see here. We have Caleb Henderson, 3 points, 4 rebounds. And then Walker Cook, 2 points, 2 rebounds. And Justin Ray with 4 rebounds. Again, for a grand total of 73 points scored here for Wapahani. Again, just a very big win here tonight. Came out here, did what we had to do, especially there in the fourth quarter, came out there and got it done and took it to them, right there within the last 3 or 4 minutes of the ball game. So a great win here tonight. We look to get back at it again Saturday, again at home opener against Tri-High. We'll have it live right here on the WHS Network. But again, thanks for staying tuned in with us all evening long as your Raiders are victorious in the season opener of this 2019-2020 campaign, 73-60 over the Southwood Knights. So the Raiders now 1-0 on the year, and again, they'll be back in it on Saturday night. Again, a special thanks to all of our sponsors. Greatly appreciate each and every single one of them. And again, folks, hopefully all of you was able to enjoy the game. It was a great time calling it and bringing it to you live right here from Southwood High School. So until next time, folks, I'm Brandon Morvillius alongside cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Again, thanking all of you for watching and also saying good night here from Southwood.